What's up, guys? So a lot of you have been asking for updates on the BMW, the red interior. You want to see how it looks after a 6 month period. It has been a little over 6 months, and I just haven't had time to get it done. But today, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So excuse my car, it is a little dirty. Um, so when I originally did the video for the original seats, I think everything was done except for this driver's seat. Also, there was no protection on any of the seats. Since then, I've pretty much scrubbed all the seats because they're a little dirty, and then I just reapplied a little dye to areas that might have needed some, which wasn't much, and then I added protection. So I'm going to show you something in the seats. So this is the driver's seat here. So this seat has this one has been done for about 2 months. I think I finished it in November. Actually, that's a little bit more than 2 months. I'm not sure. But it's been done, but it also has protection. So overall, you can see the paint or the dye is actually still good. So this is all the original that I did. There's no like updates or anything to it. So it looks pretty good. Now, the only thing with these seats is because they aren't black, you will see the dirt. It's just like having a white seat. You're gonna see the dirt. If you have a like dye in your jeans or anything like that, it does rub off. So if you look closely, I mean, it doesn't look like, it's not too bad, but you do see the rub off. So you do have to clean it more frequently. You cannot clean this with like any kind of dye. Any kind of cleaner. It has to be a specific one. I did notice there's one cleaner that I use that will literally mess these up because it does a really good job at cleaning. So I use that before I put the dye on to get all the dirt off. There's another one that does a little better job of cleaning without taking the dye. There are little things. So like this one, there was something in my jeans when I sat here. It started off as just this little thing here, and I don't know what was in the jeans, but I didn't fix it. I just left it, and over time it just kept pulling. So for me, that's just a little thing I'm not really worried about because I have more dye. I can just fix that up, no problem. But otherwise, I mean, it's still pretty good. These seats are soft. They feel just like they are when you get it from a manufacturer, when you sit in the car. It's not slippery, it's not sticky, it doesn't come off in your clothes. It's pretty good. The only things that I would say is just like the little, you have to really push down to see, but like inside where the thread is, and that's because the thread is already in the seat. So it's kind of hard to get this dye under the thread or in between the thread. So besides that, I mean, you see it looks fine when it's together, but only if you just push down to see it. And it's not even all over, it's just in like certain spots where you sit like all the time. Now me, I drive this car every single day, multiple times a day, and I also do Uber in this car. So in any one day, I can have like 20 people in this car. So my interior is going to age a little faster than most people. So you can see the back of the seat, still good. There's no separation, no cracks, no scratches, anything. This one looks really good because I actually took the panel off when I did this seat, unlike that one over there where I didn't realize that the panel came off. You learn as you go, people. You learn as you go. So this seat here, so these are pretty good. So again, any one day there's like 20 people in my car, in and out, in and out, in and out. You know, I do Uber for a few hours at night, and this is what it looks like after people are in and out. So this shows, I mean, wear and tear. For a normal person will probably be like over a year having 20 people in and out of your car like almost every day. So you can see what it looks like, what it holds up. You can see it's a little dirty. I haven't cleaned these. So you see little dirt spots there. I mean, that's pretty much the extent of it. You just gotta constantly keep them cleaned. I mean, there are some little scratches here, but actually once you go over these, it's just like with the clean or whatever, like these don't even show anymore. They just disappear. So those are probably just like from jeans or something. I picked up some little kids the other day with their mom or whatever. Who knows, one of them probably climbed in with their shoes. So everything's still good. I don't actually use the armrest at all, so the armrest is still good. So overall, I mean, the paint's still good. So I haven't finished all the door panels yet because I've been busy and I'm in this car all the time. So the back two door panels are still kind of crappy with the handles, and I will be fixing those soon, especially this one. This crap is just literally just hanging off, but I gotta get to it. And I'll show you the passenger seat. So I did finish the door panel on the passenger door, just the base and the middle part. So what I did is, for this middle part here, well, sometimes it hangs off at the corners. So I put some glue just so I can glue it to the back, and tucked it in, and then I waited for it to dry, and then I dyed it. I took all these pieces off so that I wouldn't have to worry about trying to tape it over or whatever. I just took everything off, did the complete door, and then put it back. The door handle is actually brand new, and all of the door handles will be replaced with brand new ones because these melt over time, and I don't know why, but it's kind of shitty, but it just does. But a new handle looks way better than the old ones that are melted. This is the passenger seat. As you can see, it's still good, still looks good. Same thing as the driver. If you push down really hard, I mean, the seat doesn't get used as much as that one, so it's not as bad, but I mean, they're not bad at all, but so you can get an idea how this looks. I mean, I say for 6 months, these seats look pretty good. And then the armrest, of course, you put your arm on the armrest every day, so it's gonna be dirty, but overall still good. This one I was gonna replace it with a new one because it has like these little holes in it or whatever. But then I was like, you know, whatever, it's my car, I don't care. So it's still there. Also, one thing I do want to mention, as my car does have a leak from somewhere, probably the sunroof. I haven't figured out quite where yet, but it does get wet sometimes and it drips from the sun visor. So there has been water dripping on these seats sometimes, and even though the water has been dripping on it or whatever, it's still good. Like, it doesn't wipe off. As soon as I wipe the water off, like, the seats will dry and they go back to original color and they're good. But I think that's it, man. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave it in the comments. While I'm here, I guess I can show you guys the front of the car. So this is the front of my car right now. One of my neighbors actually ran into it the other day, so now I've got to get it fixed. I don't know if you can see that in the sun. So the headlight is actually worse than what it looks like. It's actually backed into the bumper, but I kind of pushed it out and held it there so I can use the car temporarily until it gets to the shop. The grill is completely destroyed, so I'm gonna get new ones. So we're gonna have a new bumper, new headlights again, new grills again, and then the fender here. So I was gonna put a new bumper anyway, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. But if you lift the hood up, there's some cracks in places there shouldn't be cracks. so I have to send it to a shop and get it looked at, and hopefully everything is not that bad. But the insurance covers it. They already paid out. The only thing that sucks is in Florida is you still have to pay a deductible. So even though I was nowhere near the car, I was inside the house when it happened, just heard the boom, came out, I've got to pay $500 for the deductible. So that kind of sucks, but I guess it is what it is. Anyway, that's my video today, guys. If you have any questions about the interior, let me know. For people that are local to Orlando or in Florida, I do these seats for locals now, and it's not cheap. I'm going to tell you off the back, it is not cheap at all. You can try it yourself. You see how much time goes into it. I basically charge for the materials, and I charge for how long it takes me to get these seats done. For a full interior in a car, I mean, it takes about a week. It takes about like a day per seat to get these done the proper way, with the protection and everything. And also I do a 6-month checkup, where you bring the car back and I'll check the seats, make sure they're good, and if there's like any like little, like I showed you in the driver's seat, any little holes or anything, I'll touch all those up for you. I'm gonna do a full cleaning and a full reprotection. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Any questions, drop them in the comments. Please subscribe, guys. I'm trying to grow this page, and I do need volunteers for the hang. So if you don't know what that is, send me a DM. Actually, leave a comment, whatever, or go back and find the video that says the hang on it. Check it out. It's basically just like that. Some are in person, some are virtual. But yeah, peace, guys.